Here in the news, a multitude of shade was thrown this week on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, but before the host made it on air, he found out why your stimulus checks could be getting held up.
I ain't never seen that like that. That's why we ain't getting our stimulus check. Them nail. That's why we ain't that's why we ain't getting our stimulus check right there. You probably got yours out of there. If you cut them fingernails, I can get my stimulus check.
Also here this week, Sister Bernice Jenkins has a small church announcement.
The Little People's Choir, formerly known as the Midget Choir. They don't call them that no more because you can't say that. The Little People Choir, formerly known as the Midget Choir, will start back practicing on this Saturday. Masks are optional. The masks are optional because some of the doctors are saying that little people's breath don't travel that far because they're really, really close to the ground.
Switching gears here to other news, the president of the National Urban League, Mark Morial, tapped into his petty this week with the new name for Trump superfans, Diamond and Silk.
I want to see where the money came from. I understand there were people paying for buses, plane tickets, cars. I hear that speakers at the rally, Giuliani, Roger Stone, these two minstrel characters, Diamond and Silk, who on Fox News, they were all in the middle of it. Have you heard of those two minstrel characters? They're in it too, Ricky.
Yes, sir.
As the shade continues, the host goes in on Cameo's Red Cup.
Yeah, that stomach, Cameo stomach. That cup done got pushed way down up under there. He got pushed. Cameo turn around, you can see that cup from the back when he be directing his band. Yeah, that cup done got pushed way down there. You take your kids to see Cameo, your grandbabies be talking about, where does that Papa?
Also here this week, the show's Special K inquires, why does every black person have these things in their home?
Why you got a small toaster oven that don't work no more? Why you got a blender that don't work no more? Why you got a toaster that don't work no more?
You don't even use the blender no more. You done turned the blender into a food processor.
Exactly. And finally, why you got a drawer full of miscellaneous items? Ketchup, soy sauce, duck sauce, strawberry jelly, honey, barbecue sauce, honey mustard,
Phillip head and flathead screwdriver, nuts,
Pizza Hut cheese and red peppers, Taco Bell sauce, malt vinegar from Long John Silver, salt and pepper packets,
double A batteries, yeah.
6 crayons, some Band-Aids.
A flashlight that's rusted on the inside that need new batteries.
A yellow highlighter for no reason.
A hammer. A hammer.
Some thumbtacks. Who the hell still use thumbtacks? And why they in
your mama?
And finally here this week, as Gary with the T-Port details on Nick Cannon and the multiple women he's had pregnant over the years, things turned into a very messy family affair.
They're having babies all over the place, and you got a baby with this and a baby with that. With that.
It's not.
Gary. Mariah got 2 for him. This woman here.
They were married.
He
Thank
was
you.
married to her, and
then
okay, girl. That's the second child with the same girl. That's too much, though. I'm sorry. Y'all can sit there and say whatever.
How many brothers and sisters you got, Gary?
I have 4 from my immediate family, and I have 2 from my daddy's first family and 2 from the second.
Oh, that's quite a few.
Well, but it ain't me. It was my daddy.
From estranged. You talking about Nick and all these kids. Your daddy was getting it in, too.
But that was my dad. That's not me. Okay.
But we talking about Nick.
I have no kids. Well, Brad, how many brothers and sisters you have?
We're not talking about you, Gary.
How many brothers and sisters you have? Huh?
You.
Brad, no, you. I'm talking about you.
You. You my sister.
That question was glazed over. But anyway, child.
To catch these moments in its entirety and a full visual of the show, subscribe to Rickey Smiley's YouTube channel at Rickey Smiley Official. For now, the news desk, I'm Twan the Don with Twan 360's breaking news.
Twan 360, got what you need.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's Martin Luther King Day. Yes. Man, I just remember, back in the day during Martin Luther King Day, man, black folks used to turn their porch light on and leave it on all day.
Yeah.
Like it was big. The whole neighborhood would light up. And not only did you turn on your porch light, when you drove your car, you turned on your headlights.
Why?
All day to commemorate Dr. King.
Yeah, when did we stop doing that?
You know, as time go by and years went by, people just kind of forgot about it. But back then, you turned on your porch light and your headlights.
I'm doing that.
It was fire back then to commemorate Dr. King. It was you could feel it, and that was back then when the Congress had voted down Dr. King's birthday, and that's when Stevie Wonder came out with a happy birthday. You know, it doesn't make much sense. There ought to be a law against anyone who take offense as a day of your celebration. That song was like a protest song for them to vote Martin Luther King birthday into law.
And you know who the only senator was to vote against it at that time?
John McCain.
John McCain.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Thanks to Martin Luther King. Happy birthday to ya.
You better give us some Black History today, Rickey Smiley.
Man, my mom had Martin Luther King and Malcolm X on the walls growing up.
I have them now.
But when I was growing up, I thought Dr. King was our uncle. You know what I'm saying? Because he was on every wall.
Yep.
And then you had Robert Kennedy and John F. Kennedy. I said, okay, these are our uncles, and these two guys here are the insurance man. That's what I always thought, you know, growing up, because that was right after, that was the 70s, right after the 60s.
Exactly.
So I remember that.
Well, Rick, when you think about it, okay, so Martin Luther King was such a prolific and amazing leader of our time. Who do we have today that we could say, and I don't want to compare them to because I think that's impossible, but someone in the spirit of Dr. King that stands up and is our civil rights leader today?
Well, you have people like Jesse Jackson. You have Reverend Al Sharpton, who I still love and respect. You know, a lot of people be disrespecting them sometimes, but Jesse Jackson and Reverend Al has done a lot of things, you know, not to be looked over. You still have Uncle Andy, better known as Andrew Young, you know, that's still living. And there's a lot of people like Minister Louis Farrakhan. You got Public Enemy. You got David Banner. You got Killer Mike.
Our very own Jeff Johnson.
Yeah, Jeff Johnson.
And Bernice King.
Absolutely.
Dr. King's children.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and we have some young ones coming up, the Tamika Mallorys of the world. She's young, but she spends all her time fighting for inequality when it comes to us.
Right.
What do you think, Kay? Because you in politics.
I think people like Common, people like John Legend. John Legend does a lot
for
civil rights, man, and he doesn't get a lot of the credit he deserves. But John Legend is a beast out there in these streets. Like, he's not just making music.
Colin Kaepernick.
Absolutely.
You know what? That might be the best one, because Colin Kaepernick, he
kind of like
in
the
the
Muhammad
spirit of
Ali.
Dr. King, he sacrificed. He really gave up his career to make that stand.
Yeah.
And there's not a whole lot of people that would give up millions and millions of dollars.
And don't forget Eric Reed.
In this day and age.
Yeah.
Eric Reed. It's important that people continue his legacy. There it is, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Oh, man, Pastor Haynes, hold on. James Fortune, I know you got a good word this morning. How you feeling, Pastor Haynes?
Oh, I'm good, Rickey Smiley. I'm ready to hold on now. Thank you for this song. This song goes out to someone who's reached a point where basically they're saying, you know what, life has taken so much out of me. I've reached a point where I'm running on empty. When you're running on empty, it's like you have nothing left because everyone is taken from you. Life has drained you, and you've reached a point where you are ready to give up and quit. But this song simply says, here it is, hold on, hold on. Why? Because God will give you power to persevere. I love that about God. It's like God knows exactly when to give us just what we need so we can keep on keeping on. God will have the right person at just the right time do the right thing. They will call you. They will say the right thing. They will do something for you at just the right time. God gives you power to persevere, so you hold on because God will not give up on you. So don't you quit on God. Hold on because God somehow, some way knows when to give you the power you need to persevere in spite of your problem, in spite of your pain, in spite of the predicament that you find yourself in. Hold on because God gives you power to keep on keeping on when you'd rather give up. God will give you strength. I love this, to put one foot in front of the other. You can't even see your way beyond tomorrow, but somehow God gives you the strength to put one foot in front of the other because God is giving you the power power to persevere, but not just the power to persevere. God gives you hope so you can hold on. I love that, hope to hold on, because hope basically says, you know what, I have an energized expectation about the not yet, in spite of how bad things are right now. Hope is that determination to believe that somehow, in spite of the worst, the best is beyond the worst. Hope is God giving you what you need to see beyond what you're going through to what you're going to. And so God will give you a hope to hold on. You hold on because weeping may endure for a night, but joy is coming in the morning. You hold on because the best is yet to come. You hold on because you ain't seen nothing yet. God ain't dead. God ain't done.
Come on now.
God is determined to see you through what you're going through. So don't give up. Hold on to your hope and hold on because God gives you power to persevere.
No, that's right, Pastor Haynes. That's, ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, you can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes. And you can catch my sermons on my YouTube channel, Frederick Haynes. Thank you, Rickey Smiley.
There it is. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Ricky. Thank you, man.
No, thank you.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. You know what? It's Martin Luther King Day, and I know a lot of interesting things about Dr. King.
What?
Reverend Jesse Jackson, and everybody don't know Zanona Clayton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was Dr. King's secretary when we were at the radio station. She worked one floor down from us, and we would see her. That was Dr. King's personal assistant, and they got the funniest stories. And Reverend Jackson told me this story. He said that one time this guy, Dr. King was on Auburn Avenue. Is it Auburn Avenue or Auburn Street?
It's Auburn Avenue.
Auburn Avenue, downtown Atlanta. And he said this guy walked up to Dr. King and said, Dr. King, I need to talk to you about a protest. And Dr. King said, yes, what is it, my brother? He said, we need to protest this radio station because he said, well, why do we need to protest the radio station? He said, because they won't give me a job being on the radio. That is a true story.
Are you serious?
And Dr. King he hugged the man and started laughing. But that is a true story. But a lot of people don't know that Dr. King was hilarious. So if you ever get an opportunity to sit down and talk to Reverend Jesse Jackson or Zanona Clayton or Andrew Young, they got a lot of stories about Dr. King. As a matter of fact, the lady I hang out with, she's kind of like my surrogate grandmother, Miss Grimes, Miss Candace Grimes. She knew Dr. King because Ralph Abernathy is her uncle. Oh, wow. So they would go to Dr. King events, and Dr. King would see them and invite them backstage. And so she's still living, and she stayed at my house, and she'd tell me all of these great stories. Oh, wow. Dr. King used to... he used to smoke cool cigarettes.
See, I knew he was a menthol man. I knew he was a menthol man.
And before every speech, he would pop a lifesaver.
Oh.
Before every speech, and he was a pool shark. And because Dr. King went to all of the clubs to let people in Montgomery know that the bus boycott was not over, so he had to go to the club because some of the pastors had sold out.
Right.
So Dr. King had to go and let the people know that the bus boycott was still going on, and somebody challenged him to a game of pool. Well, Dr. King grew up in the YMCA, right? And Dr. King slow rolled them dudes all night. Wow. Dr. King was a pool shark.
I never knew that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love it.
Nice.
I can tell you story. I got stories. Dr. King, Martin Luther King is like one of my idols and one of my mentors. So I know a lot of personal stuff because I'm just obsessed with the history of Dr. King.
I think Gary could be a pool shark too. He know all about balls.
Oh, wow, Brett. Wow. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Miss Bernice Jenkins.
Glad to be here in Rock Key. Thank y'all. I love that song, Humpty Hump.
We'll take you back.
But I like that Stevie Wonder.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Superstition.
Absolutely.
Writing on the wall. Don't be superstitious. You need Jesus.
Yes.
That's the answer to split a pole. Jesus.
Amen.
Black cat walking by. Jesus.
Yes.
Huh? What the other superstition thing?
Step on the crack, you break it by my back.
Jesus! He's a healer and a mind regulator. You don't need all that. All you need is call on the name.
Chickens is hype.
Yeah, I like that song, but I just have to disagree. Don't be superstitious. Just call on his name.
Yes, ma'am.
And let's call heaven and talk to Cora.
All right, everybody close their eyes and say with me.
We have not talked to Cora. We are the only people that can talk to the dead.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody else go to the cemetery, but we don't have to do it.
Call him up.
Talk to Cora right here. Call him.
Close your eyes.
Call him.
Cora.
Hello? Hello?
Cora!
Yeah, hello, Bernice. How you doing?
They down here on this radio playing witchcraft songs.
Yeah, I heard that, but you sure said it right. He a heart regulator.
Yes, he is.
He's a lawyer in the courtroom, a doctor
Yes, he is.
in the sex room.
Yeah.
So, Ian.
Woke me up this morning and slid me in my house shoes.
And started you on your way.
On my way.
I know the Lord is blessing me right now.
Right now, the Lord
Right
is blessing me.
Right now. You gotta hit that high part, yeah.
You know, Corey, it's better to be seen and not viewed.
That's right. That sure is right.
Yeah, last time we viewed you, but I didn't know I was going to still be able to keep in touch with you.
Didn't know that, and I could see you looking over there. I just couldn't say nothing to you.
Yeah, y'all know. Y'all already know.
Going ready, but you couldn't hear me.
Now, y'all already know who's going to win the election in heaven, don't you?
Yeah, we know, but this time they tell us they want to keep it like Earth. Say they even got us in suspense up here.
Oh, they don't tell y'all? Y'all can't say nothing, huh?
Well, we can't say nothing. We asked John Lewis when he came up here if he was going to tell, but he couldn't tell us.
Is it John Lewis? He made it to heaven?
Yeah, he over there playing a game of bidwish with Dr. King.
I put him on the phone.
Hold on a second, John Lewis. Hello?
Yeah, John Lewis.
Good morning. Who is this?
It's Bernice Jenkins.
Oh, Bernice Jenkins, I remember you. I remember that you walked with us when we were walking across the Edmund Pettus Bridge. I remember because you took your shoe off and you had a hole in your stocking, but you walked anyway.
I sure did, John.
And you didn't mind getting into trouble. You knew that it was good trouble.
That's right. That's right, John. No, it's so good to hear your voice.
It's so good to talk to you. And see, I haven't seen you in so long, but that's all right. We will see one another again. And we will both sit down beside one another and be in good trouble.
Oh, Lord, I'm just crying.
Hello, Bernice, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. Dr. King there. Put Dr. King on the phone. I know he's excited to see John.
Hold on a minute, Dr. King. Yeah, no, he ain't gonna look at your cards. Come over here, Dr. King, please. Hello?
Dr. King, I know you.
Hold on a second. No, don't look at that. That was my book. Hello? I'm sorry, Bernice. How are you doing this morning?
I know you was glad to see John Lewis, Dr. King.
I sure was. I looked up and I said, there's my brother right there. Coming over the horizon. It was so good to see him, I didn't know what to do.
Oh, Lord, I know
so
that
happy.
Everybody back together. You, John Lewis, James Brown. Put James Brown on the phone.
Hold on a second. James is playing too. Just a moment.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, James.
Hey, what's going on? I ain't telling you no why.
We just so happy to hear everybody's voice this morning.
Yes, I didn't hear anybody happy to hear everybody's voice this morning.
Hold on. What did he say, Cora?
He said he could tell in your voice it was happy to hear everybody this morning because it's a long time you talked to him.
And James, is everything going good up there?
Hold on a second. He said, is everything going good up there? Yeah, everything going real good up here.
Oh, okay. I understood that time. I understood.
Everything good up here. Y'all good up here? Yeah. Everything good.
All right. The minutes is running out, Cora.
Yeah.
Cora, the heaven minutes is running out. I'll call you next week.
Okay, buddy.
All right.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, it's about that time. Rock T's joke of the day. Here we go. Hey.
Get ready, ladies and gentlemen.
Joke of the day.
Yes.
Joke of the day. Yeah. Joke of the day. All right, Rock T, it's better be funny, man. Let's go.
Last night, I went to a 24-hour grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
When I got there, the guy was locking the front door.
Yeah.
I said, hold on. The sign says you're open 24 hours. He says, not in a row.
Come on, Evil. You got Evil. Evil. You got the musician over here. Come on, Evil. You got Evil. Come on, Evil. You got Evil.
No, Eva's got a cold. She coughing. She ain't laughing.
No, she laughing.
Eva.
She laughing. What you think, Gary?
It was cute. It was really cute.
What'd you say, Brickety Tat? Tickety Tat?
What?
Don't worry about it, Brett. Hey,
Not in a row.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. I'm going to go ahead and applaud the effort.
Yes, sir.
Really, Eva?
Yeah.
Not
Rock
24
T.
hours in a
Joke.
row. That was like a little bit funny, Brett.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
To all the hard-working women and everyday super moms, we got a little something for you. It's Eva's Corner on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Happy Founders Day, Delta Sigma Theta, celebrating 107 years. We got a studio packed today. So it is time for Eva's Corner. Eva, what you got this morning?
It's time for Eva's Corner. And this morning, I'm going to give some relationship advice. And this is not unsolicited. I literally got a message in my DM from a young lady that asked me to help and to give her some advice of what to do. So this young lady is going through something with her husband. They've been married for 5 years. And she said he's just been acting different. And he's been very disconnected at home. He's been very distant. So she listened to her instincts and did a little bit of digging, as we do, ladies, sometimes, and found out that her husband is, in fact, having an affair with another woman. And this woman is a friend of the family.
What?
And she wants to know how to address the situation. She hasn't said anything to her husband yet. She just found out over the weekend. And she wants to know, does she address the woman first? Does she address the man first? What does she do? And you know what? I started to think about it. Who really is at fault? When you look at it, the man broke his vow. So it's no question, ladies. Like, the man, you done messed up. But do we as women have a responsibility when we know someone is married, even if they're foul and will cheat? If we know someone is married, as ladies, do we have a responsibility to say no and to shut it down? And we have some ladies in the building today. I got Miss Renee and Miss Monica. So I just wanted you to chime in and let me know what I should tell this lady about how to address the situation with her husband and her friend.
First, you need to go off on Mr. Because he is out of order all the way wrong. He know this friend. He know this person is coming in their house. He out of order. He addressed, I promise you, he went up on her. So she need to knock him the heck out.
Okay, well, what about the lady? Is the lady even at fault, Miss Monica?
Yes, but it's the man first and then the lady. Because when you go up there and you say, I do, that's what you need to do. The vows.
Okay.
So she need to get him in the car and drive him to the, it's ways to do it. Mess with his head.
Okay, what you do, Rick?
So he know where she lives. So she need to get in the car and drive and say, come on, let's go for a ride. And just go and drive and sit in front of the house that the lady's cheating on and have the conversation right there.
There you go.
If you want to make him poop his pants. or just sit there in front of the house and pull up in the driveway and just say, I just want to tell you how much I love you, and just be looking crazy. His mind gonna be so messed up and thrown. Oh, that would throw me. I'll get out of the car and start running. I would run.
Well, I agree that she definitely has to address him. But ladies, it just makes me wonder, do you feel like we have a responsibility? When you know a man is married, like you go to the bar, you look down, you see his finger.
A lot of them.
But you have to care, Rick.
A lot of women.
But they don't care.
Gary, what?
But didn't Stephanie Mills write the song, honey, keep away girls, this one's all mine?
Wow.
She said, don't knock at my door thinking I'm not at home. Don't think I'll be dumb enough to leave this man alone. So, honey, she need to play that damn song when she get her friend in the car with her.
But there's also that one song that said, Barbara, my name is Shirley. That car he drives, I paid a note on that. The shoes he walking in, I bought
Come on, Eva.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's saying Cardi B done it again, honey. Now, Cardi B recently, y'all, gifted her husband Offset with a rare, y'all, Lamborghini for his 29th birthday. Now, according to TMZ, they're saying, y'all, that Cardi bought the rapper a Lambo Aventador SVJ63. And they're saying it only costs a little bit more than $600,000. And they're saying it's one of the most exclusive Aventadors ever produced.
I'm finna go buy one for me, Eva, and Brett.
Oh, yes, because all y'all can ride in it, honey. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. They're saying, y'all, that Offset said, baby, this is the grown man's Lambo. Now, he's saying there's only 63 of these cars in the world. He said his wife is the truth, and he said that she's the best to ever do it. So
what color you and Mike want? Eva, Brett, what color y'all pick y'all colors?
I take white, Ricky.
I'll take a little champagne color.
Let me do about 50 more karaoke's.
Okay. I'm counting them.
Check that
Next
out.
one, I'm starting.
But a lot of people saying, no, she should have never done it. Should have never even bought this man this car. Because first of all, because allegedly, remember when they had the problems earlier in the year when he allegedly stepped out on her, and like they saying with a car the same way like a pair of shoes. Don't buy a man a pair of shoes because they're gonna walk out your life in them, and this man gonna drive off with another woman in that Lamborghini. But you know, I'm sure they love one another. And
well, he
they
bought
probably
her a car, so same goes for her. So,
but she didn't cheat allegedly.
Allegedly, Gary, let them be happy. They are happy. They went through their struggle, and they are out in public and loving on each other. Let them be.
Yeah, they happy. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, speaking of happy, baby, Miss Lizzo, honey, she's responded to her fans who criticized her for doing a 10-day smoothie detox, honey, accusing this girl, honey, of promoting diet culture on her social media. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Lizzo recently went to Mexico, and she said that that once she got back, her stomach wave, it was just tearing up. She said this girl was running to the bathroom all day. So she said she decided to do a smoothie detox, honey, to cleanse and reset her system. Well, now they're saying, y'all, the video got mixed reviews and comments because they say some of her fans were happy to see her slim down during a detox, while some of the fans were disappointed that she chose an unhealthy way to lose weight. But now some people saying that she may have, but Brad, they said she may have done the Monique. Now they're saying, honey, you know, she after seeing the comments, they say she quickly took to her TikTok to let the people know that big girls do what they want to do with their bodies, honey. And she said, quote, big girls do whatever you want to do with your body. I'm just as proud of my results from my smoothie detox as I am of my belly curves and swerves. So, you know, people say, yeah, girl, right. Just like Monique said, girl, big girls go have it. And honey, she weighed 20 pounds now. And now they say Lizzo, honey, is doing the same thing, allegedly, telling the big girls to stay big. But, honey, listening to what the people saying that you're too big and losing weight. So, you know, and she said she ate a lot.
She did the detox so that she can get healthy because her stomach was messed up. That has nothing to do with her pushing diet culture.
She clearly loves her body. She show her shape all the time. She's not really worried about nobody. Say she had a stomach issue and she wanted to clear it up, and she lost a few pounds from it. So what?
Well, I never detoxed when I ate a lot of spicy foods. I just used the bathroom. Why couldn't she just use the bathroom like everybody else does? And there you have it.
But that's why your stomach looks like yours.
No, ma'am, niece. I don't smell, girl. Let's be clear about that one, honey.
Now, you done walked past us a couple times and that ad and follow you.
What you say, Rick?
Remember that time in the
leaving
studio?
the gym, girl. You picked me up a couple of times after you done left the gym on the treadmill, because you know you wash all your color clothes with your white clothes and your socks. You don't wash your socks at all.
But I wash everything together. But honey, I may not smell like Downy fabric softener, but girl, I ain't smell like no other stuff, honey. So child, let's
you don't separate your laundry?
No. I got time to be separating. I had to do that growing up, so now
so you wash
I
your
rebel
towels
against
with
it.
your clothes?
Yes, ma'am. I put everything together.
Everything had a little lint balls on it.
That's gross.
Gary, you gonna mess up your good stuff.
But it's washed though, as long as it's clean, honey.
Right, long as it's clean, but you can't mess up. You got expensive stuff, Gary. So you washing towels with your good clothes, your good shirts and pants. That's crazy.
Well,
that's crazy.
I'm not Ricky.
It
Honey, smelling like a Downy fabric softener bag when he walked by.
Gotta...
Honey, y'all that's just good for y'all. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is silver bells. On the high end, you say silver bells, and on the low, just say beautiful silver. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T. Kiki.
What's up? Good morning.
Kiki, I played the song that you requested, Method Man and Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, that's the jam right there. Yeah,
Say, Kiki.
To get back.
Okay, Kiki.
What's up, y'all?
Happy New Year, Kiki.
Hey, what's up, Kiki?
Happy New Year to y'all.
Yeah, Kiki.
Okay, don't talk to me. Thank you.
I just said Happy New Year to you.
Okay, I heard you.
Hey.
Well, go on then.
What is what you expect? Why y'all to get along, Kiki? What's going on? We can't start 2021 off like that.
Cause it's 2021. Stop trying to holler at me. I don't want to.
I just said good morning.
Oh.
But Kiki ain't no.
Good morning, baby.
Right. That's how they start. They start out with a good morning.
You right.
And one of those babies might be Special K's.
What did you call
Don't
for?
do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Get to what you called for.
Don't be rude to Kiki.
Thank you, Eva. Thank you. Talk to him. Communicate. If you don't tell him what's going on, he'll know what's happening, Eva.
Kiki, what is your top? What is your top 3 this morning, Kiki?
Thank you, Ricky. My top 3 gonna be the top 3 reasons you should not pull up on nobody.
Okay, that makes sense. You got to keep everybody safe. And what is number 3?
Number 3, you pull up over somebody's house. Don't pop up. Don't pull up because their house might be dirty. People have a dirty house. You catch them off guard. The house so dirty, you got to wipe your feet just to go outside.
That's dirty right there.
Oh yeah, your house real dirty. You have to wipe your feet to go outside. God, no.
Yeah. Number 2. Okay. What if it's like there's more people than you, more girls than you? Now you're gonna get jumped, and you don't want to get jumped because you don't pull a dot on somebody. They don't hit you with the boom boom. Y'all never get hit with the boom boom?
No, we never got hit with the boom boom.
Yeah, okay? That you don't want to get hit with the thong thong. And one of the girls always big. I'm talking about the biggest one. She look like George Foreman. She hit her. Hit you with the thong thong.
Right.
Please, Jesus. And number 1. The number 1 reason you shouldn't pull up on somebody, because what if you find that you is the other woman? Oh my gosh, now that's that hurt. Now you in the yard standing there looking stupid, singing congratulations. I thought it would have been me.
Sing it, Kiki.
I can breathe. Yes. You'll always be the one for me. Congratulations, baby.
Y'all give it up and show your love for Kiki. Kiki, how can you be reached? How can you be reached, Kiki?
Huh?
How can you be reached?
Oh, yeah, you can find me in the lobby at the WIC office, okay? But if you really digitally looking for me, it's at I Love Some Kiki. You can find me right there.
There it is, y'all. Kiki right here, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, Black Tony, what's up?
Shot, I'm so first grader right now.
Man, you not coming to work?
Shot, I went to bed with my clothes on last night. That's how bad I wanted to come to work this morning. I went to bed with my whole clothes on, my whole outfit on, so.
Oh, yeah.
I said I want to get up. I didn't want to waste no time. Get up. I wasn't even going to brush my teeth. I wear a mask. I was going to come to work, so. But look.
Yeah.
I'm so terrified right now, so I can't move. I can't get out of this bed, so I can't do it. I can't do it because, I stay with my grandma and my uncle. He's staying over here now, my gay uncle. I got a gay uncle. And he stay over here now.
Yeah.
And he got a cat, shouted, but I ain't know his cat was pregnant. And man, shouted, that cat done gave birth last night, shouted. That cat done gave birth, and that's a whole bunch. It's about 12 cat babies all around this bed, and I'm not finna step down on the floor. They making noises. They making cat baby noises. There's a whole bunch of them.
You scared of cats, Black Tony?
They all black, so there's a whole bunch of little black cat babies.
Yeah, man, you might not. They say it's bad luck. What is it, Rob?
All them baby cats is walking around.
Black cats.
Yo,
you don't supposed to walk. They don't supposed to walk. You don't supposed to walk in front of a black cat.
They say creepy, so I'm scared of them.
Yeah, man.
I can't get out of bed because it's just all around.
Let him take off, Rick. Yeah, he can't step down, Rick.
You feel me, Rob? Yeah, man.
I'm right there with you, Tony.
I mean, that ain't no excuse, bro. I mean, everybody else.
Rick, you ain't never got out of bed surrounded by cat babies.
Oh man, I mean, all these folks, man, that went past the cat had to go past the cat to get to work.
But the little baby one, though, the little baby one be creepy.
I know some dudes that had to climb past a grown cat to get to work.
Come on, cuz. I can't do it. I'm about to throw up.
Hey,
I'm about to throw up looking at these damn baby cats.
Yeah, man. They are creepy. All right, Black Tony, just take the day off, man. You coming tomorrow, though, man, straight up on everything.
Oh, yeah, so I put that on God, boy. I'll be there tomorrow, boy. On my mama's side, I'll be there tomorrow. I promise.
All right, man. All right, Black Tony. Have a nice day, man.
Hey, I love you, man.
Gary with the T. What's up there, pimpin'?
All right, y'all. People are still talking about the advice that Denzel Washington gave Chadwick Boseman, y'all, to marry his beautiful wife, Simone Leeward. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that, Denzel Washington, yesterday, he was on the show, CBS Sunday Morning, and, Denzel spoke about working with Chadwick, and he shared the advice that he gave him regarding his relationship with his then girlfriend, Simone Leeward. Now, it was very touching because I saw it, and I was very impressed by it. Now, they're saying, according to him, now, Simone, she was on the set, y'all, with Chadwick while he worked on his movie. Now, Chadwick had been receiving treatment for colon cancer, which Denzel didn't even know about at the time, y'all. And he said, quote, I used to watch how she took care of him, and I actually said to him, I said, man, you need to put a ring on that finger. He told it to Chadwick. He said she kept her eye on him, and she watched him, and he was like, man, she loved this guy, y'all. And Chadwick and Simone were pretty private about their relationship, so hearing that from someone who saw their love firsthand is a doggone moving thing Denzel was talking about. And he married Simone. They got married. The couple got engaged in October 2019, and they got married right before he died, y'all. So Denzel was also asked about paying Chadwick's tuition for an acting program back when Chadwick had started school at Howard University, and he said that he felt that it was definitely his responsibility to do that. So congratulations to Denzel and to Chadwick's wife, his late wife, and what have you, and all the good things that happened for him. He has a new movie that's coming out, which everybody's saying
his late wife, she died.
Well, I mean, well, you know what I mean. Well, his late wife.
His widow.
Yeah, his widow. Yeah. Thank you, Special K. Yeah, Ricky. But anyway, so he got a new movie coming out, y'all, called Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, and I saw the preview, and it seemed like it's going to be a good movie, so I can't wait till it come out. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Dirty Snow. On the high end, you say Dirty Snow, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Snow. That's the color for the day.
I got a real a little situation. I saw something on social media. So a woman goes out on a date, and it's a couple of days after Christmas, and she says everything was fine until her date tipped the waitress just $5 on a $99 dinner bill. Now, if she says that she had a great date with the dude and he paid for it, is this logical? Right? Sounds like he's a good guy, but a bad tipper. Should she date him or dump him? So she said, I went on the date tonight and he tipped the waitress $5 on a $99 bill, and she showed the emoji throwing up. She said everything was fine till then. And so she not going out with him again. So now a guy at BDAHT, B-D-A-H-T, he said, so you're cutting off the dude who you had a great date with after he put a $100 bill 2 days after Christmas because he left $5 for the tip, and that sounds completely logical to you. What are y'all thoughts?
I agree with him. Like, if she had a good time on the date, okay, you don't want to go so far and dump the dude already. Just have a conversation with him and be real. Say, hey, we at least got to put a tip 18 to 20%. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, what if he don't have it?
But then don't order that much stuff.
No. I think y'all missing the bigger point. What if the service wasn't good? That's what you tipping for.
Kay.
18 to 20% is standard.
But we basing we basing it off because that's gonna complicate it. We basing it off the service was good.
But you can't just assume that because if he left a $5 tip, he might have left it for a reason.
That's not what the conversation is. We basing it off. They went on a date and they had good service. Don't change the narrative, Kay. Yeah, keep it in that perimeter right there because what you're doing is complicating because there's a lot of what ifs. So let's just say the service was good. They went on a date and they had a good date and he tipped $5. Is it a problem?
Okay. Well. So this is my thing, Ricky. Mm-hmm. I don't even mind being the one that pays on a date. I'm not that girl that requires that you pay. However, for $100 bill, which is $99 bills, $100, $5 is not a lot of money to tip. These people make barely $3 an hour. So if you don't tip properly, then they're not going to make money for work today. So that's my thing. So I would either order less drinks, not order as much food so that you can tip properly. But don't knock the man for not having a lot of money now. He still spent $100 on food.
Well, in my opinion,
he might only had $120 in his pocket.
Right. In my opinion, it could have been a setup to see what type of chick she was. You know, she could have been take my money when I'm in need, trying to make sure she ain't no gold digger. So I'm gonna leave this $5 tip and see how she feel, even though it was a great day. And then she failed the test. You move on.
So, Brad, would you have left the rest of the tip?
Now, that's what I was about to ask.
I wouldn't have left the rest of the tip. I wouldn't have left the rest of the tip. Let him be a man. That's what he wanted to do. It might have been a trick. Just go with the flow for a minute. Wait till your next date and see if he do the same thing. If it's a routine thing.
Now, that's logical. That's logical.
Man.
And
he might have been just testing you. He might have been just testing you to see what kind of chick you was. Y'all had a great date, and now you ain't talking to him no more because of $5 tip. If that's how you feel, say something about it.
Okay, well, the chick can pull out a dub too and throw it down.
Say that again?
But Brad,
the woman can pull out a $20 bill and throw it down.
Go ahead.
What do you say, Roxy, about
this test? Why would you test the homie? Yeah, why would you test the homie at the expense of the waitress or waiter who might have done a great job?
Thank you. Someone had to work. They got kids to feed.
Well, that don't have nothing to do with none of these people's situation. I think the man he was operating off of his Christian morals. If the Lord said give me 10% and that meal was $99, he gave me 10% of $5. Period. So that's not
10%.
Your math is off.
Your math is off. That's fine. That would have been $10.
Well, it was close to
10. You know what? No.
Get your part off the education.
Well, it's close to it, damn it.
You need to take the rest of what they own and go get you some education.
Right.
Ricky, help me out of this one.
Go pay for that. Ricky ain't buy that.
Yeah, Ricky.
Gary.
I think my thing, because first of all, I'm not, I will tip. Now, what I do is I just pass it over to whoever my date is. Say, hey, baby, can you, because my math is bad. I'm not good with percentages and all that kind of stuff. So I'll sign it, but I'll slide it over and be like, hey, baby, can you go ahead and do the tip or whatever? And then she'll be like, what do you want to do, 15? I say, yeah, just do 20 or whatever, and let her do the math and add it up or whatever she thinks or whatever. That's what I do first, because I'll be engaged, I don't, my math is sitting there trying to, because I'll look stupid. Because, I'll be Googling the math problems, the formula, and then that stuff start turning into algebra.
Use the percentage calculator on your phone.
That's why they put me in special ed. I took a learning disability math class, but everything else I was in regular class and or whatever. But
I can't go with them black
using the narrative.
Yeah, them crayons with the little flat bottom where they want to roll down the desk. Right, T? Know what you talking about?
Yep.
Hey, shout out to Tom Tom, shout out to Sweetie, shout out to all 5 of us that was in that math class in Miss Tuck. Everybody, if you was with the Woodlawn, you was in Miss Tuck LD math class. Shout out to all y'all. Marley, I love all y'all.
How many of y'all was in the class?
It was about 5 or 6 of us. Marley didn't come all the time, but it was about 6 of us. It was me, Marley, Kim, Tom Tom, Sweetie. Who else? I can't think. Yeah, and Miss Tuck.
Y'all went to early lunch, didn't you?
Okay.
Hey, you know what I used to do? I used to wait like right when the halls clear out, when the bell get ready to ring, and I just take off and start running because I ain't want nobody to see me headed over to the new building.
Hey, Mike Epps said he was in one of those classes too. He said, that girl said, I know you was in that class. He said, oh, I wasn't in that class. She said, yes, you were, because I saw that damn handprint turkey on the wall with your name on it. Mike Epps said, the teacher told all of them to put their helmet on and take a nap. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, what up, Kate?
Oh, man. Hey, here's what's up. So, these last few days, everybody talk about this vaccine thing, right? Yeah. And, black people. We all been professionally black since we was born, so black folks quick to talk about what we nervous about and what we ain't gonna do. Now, we listen to Dr. Collier every day. He tell us, what we can and can't, look out for and trust and all that. But, black folks, we nervous about something like this vaccine.
Right.
However, look at all the other things that we do that we ain't nervous about, that we might need to be nervous about.
You better preach this morning.
Now, you're nervous about this vaccine, but you got tattoos all over your face and neck done by a dude in his kitchen that got a sink full of dirty dishes. And a pit bull in a cage in the kitchen. Now, you ain't nervous about that.
Right.
But you talking about you ain't finna take this vaccine. Now, you nervous about a vaccine, but you've been eating chitlins since you was 12.
Evil.
What? Come on now.
Evil.
Religiously.
Evil and bread.
You nervous about a vaccine, but you ain't scared to eat bacon, ham, and pork chops every week, knowing you got high blood pressure and don't be taking
Right.
medicine.
Not.
Now, but you nervous about this vaccine that has been tested time and time again, but you'll drive a Dodge Charger through the hood with a suspended license, an unregistered pistol, a bag of loud, and an outstanding warrant.
Boss, why you on Eva and Brad this morning?
You ain't scared to do that. It ain't just the women. This is the guy. Now, you nervous about a vaccine shot, but you ain't scared to take your side chick out to dinner at a restaurant in the same city you live in. You nervous about that? Oh yeah, you right up in Red Lobster, just waiting for your table.
Well, all the black folks say, black
like
folks
you ain't doing nothing wrong. Like your folks' cousin them ain't in there. Yeah. You nervous about this vaccine, but you ain't nervous about taking one of them Rhino or Gorilla stand-up pills from the gas station. You quick to get one of them pills.
Boy, that be having your head hurt so bad, boy.
You got a migraine for 6 straight days. Was that
it be the gas station with them little lights, with them Christmas lights in the window. They got them Rhino pills.
And Dr. Collier told us years ago, he said they either gonna work or it's gonna kill you. One or the other.
Well, if you gonna go, that's a good way to go, man.
He said it's gonna work or it'll kill you. Yeah. Now, you nervous about this vaccine, but you're not nervous about you done joined the church and gave your life to the Lord, knowing you still gonna be trifling that night. You still gonna be doing stuff. You play with God, but you scared of this vaccine. And you ain't nervous about smashing the hood stripper with no protection at your thug cousin's bachelor party. Yeah. You're going in the bathroom and do that.
Gary,
I ain't taking no vaccine.
He's back.
But you ain't nervous about smoking chemically laced weed you bought from a dude named Skeet.
Come on. Chemically laced weed that he bought?
He bought from a dude named Skeet. He be in the back of the used tire shop selling weed. And you ain't scared to put that in your mouth.
Chemically induced.
You nervous about a vaccine, but you'll drop a chick off in the projects and walk her to her car at 2 o'clock in the morning. Walk her to her door at 2 o'clock in the morning. Come on now. What's wrong with you? You nervous about a vaccine, but you'll get your boobs done by a doctor that got his whole degree online and let you pay him on Cash App.
Yeah. You see how they mix that Roger and zapping at that computer now?
I just picked up on that. I'm like, wait, something sound familiar on that. Something sound familiar. Something sound mighty familiar.
Yeah, you like that song, Computer Love. They play that in the Elks Lodge. Now, do you, Mr. Thomas, do you go to the Elks Lodge or the American Legion?
I go to both of them. Why settle for one, nephew? I go to the American Legion because, that's where Barbara Jean go, and I cut a rug with her. And then I go to the Elks. I go to the Elks. Now, you got to be careful now because they be shooting outside that Elks now.
Now you go with Mr. Jerry Rush and Maestro.
Yeah. Everybody. Me, Jerry Russian, rest in peace, Mr. Slickback. Boy, I tell you, we have a good old time. We be knocking them down. I be like, Jerry, we take turns. Jerry Russian, you want her or me? Which one you want to go at her? Which one that's gonna go at her? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right outside that Elks, boy. We get it down.
Now, I like Maestro. I always wanted to know what church you attend, Mr. Thomas. I never asked you that.
Oh, no, man. And you're welcome anytime to fellowship with us, Ricky. I go to Two Live Baptist. Reverend Luther Campbell is the pastor. Don't Stop Get It Ministry. Yes, sir. Every time the choir get up, that boy tell you, don't stop, pop that thing, shake, doo-doo brown.
I'm going.
We going. We'll be there Sunday, but we'll be your special guest.
Don't set me up now. I need you to come on now. Come on, cause church be packed. It be packed now, and they throw the ones up doing offering. You better come on, get on me, throw it up, throw that money up.
But now, Mr. Thomas, you came on this morning because your whole goal in life is to keep everybody from getting high, and still. What kind of drug these kids using now?
Well, thank you, Ricky. You sound so sincere. What you laughing at? These kids messing around with this new thing I just heard about. The new drug called Johnny Cool. It's called the Johnny Cool. Yes, sir. AKA tip light. You can't even walk flat with it on it. You got the tip. The Johnny Cool, so smooth, so sublime, so serene, so clandestine. I've been reading, brother. Because these little kids need help.
So we got to get these kids off of drugs, Mr. Thomas, right?
Let me tell you something, Ricky. I'm so glad you said that because the Lord put it on my heart to ask for you, if you just don't mind, if it ain't asking too much, for you to play my favorite song. Man,
we got it.
We got it. There you go.
Yes, sir. You don't have to do drugs. Come on, Mr. Thomas.
You really don't. Check it. Have to do drugs. They believe in. Oh, no. You don't have to do drugs to get by.
Sing it, Mr. Thomas. Come on.
It'll make you think you get in the head. It'll kill you there. Make you see for yourself.
Here come your boy, Mr. Thomas.
I need Loretta. Need you to sing, Loretta. Come on, Jesus. Love you. Put the drugs away.
Sing it, Mr. Thomas.
You need to get up off of the cocaine and get up off of the. Get yourself together.
Come on.
Yes.
And get your mind. Get it back. Drugs are doing. You don't have to do drugs.
You don't have to do
drugs.
Mr. Thomas, anybody else you want to shout out this morning?
Yes, sir. I want to shout out to all my family up there in Okeechobee, Fort Pierce, and Avenue D. And I want a special shout out to Maestro Powell family for picking them oranges for me in Wabasso, Florida. Yes, sir.
Mr. Thomas, is there one more thing you want to let everybody know?
Yeah, if I help anybody put them drugs down this morning, I done did my job.
There it is. Y'all give it up and show your love for the one and only Mr. Thomas.
Mr. Thomas.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Motor Show. It's about that time. Battle of the Sexes. Who we got on the phone? Good morning.
Good morning. This is Stephanie from Philly.
All right, so we got
Stephanie from Philly. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing this morning?
Stephanie from Philadelphia. Hey. Stephanie, we just came on the radio there. You been enjoying the show so far?
I have. Listening to 100.3 R&B.
Turn up.
Man, we got Billy in the building versus Magic in Houston. What's your name, sir?
It's James Smith.
James Smith. All right, James.
Now look, Stephanie, you know we don't play about this battle of the sexes, okay? Philly in the building. We holding it down, and I need you to put one in there for the ladies, okay?
Let's go.
Yeah.
And Mr. James, I'm going to let you go first. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's do this. Start the clock. What is a baby sprinkle?
A baby's ass.
A color that women use that is dull and flat.
Golden flat.
Mm-hmm.
What?
A color that women use that is dull and flat.
Ass.
What water boils at what temperature?
What is it, Jada?
What temperature does water boil at?
Get Mr. Thomas off.
That's what it sounds like.
Come on, James, you got it. Till it
Real
get
hot.
hot. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
How many weeks is a full-term pregnancy?
A full term?
Yes.
12.
12, 16 weeks?
Yeah.
It's an abortion.
YSL stands for what? YSL stands.
Excuse me?
Oh, Lord.
Well, where did y'all find him?
Don't do that to Mr. James in Houston. Mr.
Oh, Lord.
Well, Stephanie.
What you say, Brett?
I done did my job.
All right, you ready? What's your name again, love?
Stephanie.
Stephanie, you ready?
Come on, girl.
All right, now, so what? Let's start the clock. Here we go. What branch of the military do the Blue Angels belong to?
Navy.
Oh, wow. What does a male athlete wear under a sports uniform to keep things in place while playing?
Sock? Something like that?
Don't. Okay. In pro fighting, what do the letters MMA stand for? Hush, James.
Yes.
You didn't get none
Come on,
of yours
Stephanie.
right now. You
MMA.
Pass.
All right. In football, there's two type of defensive backs. One is the quarterback, and the other is.
Damn. I should know that too. Pass.
I mean, we just playing for fun because you done already won, but Thomas' ass ain't getting nothing. Just hush. I'm just gonna spend the rest of the time on the clock just tell, whoa, who let you get through?
Right. No complaining, Ricky.
Who let you get
No complaining. I think. Hold on, Brack.
Yep.
What do you hear, Brack?
I hear a W. It sounds like we won.
Y'all asking all these damn ladies. We need a transgender to represent for the men.
No, however you identify. And so that would be how many weeks in a row, Brett Tat Tat?
Y'all out there running track against women. We need y'all to step up.
Don't do that.
They mad.
I don't think that man was real.
Yeah, y'all give it up for the ladies. The ladies won. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
They beat me. And it did my job.
Get off the phone.